It is important to finish like this, so then, oh my gosh. So that's our finishing touch, right? So we're gonna click next, and we're gonna click edit video, and we're gonna go to these clips. They just changed this a little bit. So, yeah, you're fine. So I stretch it, Becky, because my fat fingers will get in the way. And so I'm gonna take this end of this, and I'm gonna cut out any dead air. So that was important. That's not good. So I'm gonna cut that out, and I'm gonna cut a little bit of that because honestly, this first clip needs to be only three seconds. Did you see that I was?
Yep.
3 seconds. So let's just see how that looks. Going in and out. That's plenty. Okay, so then let's show you how I did that. So I'm gonna cut the front of this right there. Here, let's see how that looks. Right? So it's better. So then we go cut out the end of me reaching forward, okay? And then we tap that next one, and we're gonna squeeze out to the punchline, because again, she doesn't like me. She doesn't know me yet. She doesn't have patience for me. So I'm cutting out all dead air. So let's watch that. So we go here, and then we're already jumping in. It's so important to do that. Okay. They don't want to watch any moment of dead air. So even Rose was editing a reel, and she was speaking, and there was just even if you think you have to cut off your last syllable of when you're talking, you just you have to be almost like overlap. Clip it. Yeah, and it's like it's just the ADHD generation. It's the people that don't care about you. So you just have to make sure you're not enunciating, where it's just fast because they need that. So we're gonna go through, and then I'm gonna come to that's fine right there, and then I'm gonna cut out that because it has to be just enough. Boop 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 boop. Mm-hmm. So then, and if it's too, these are pretty tight, so I just stretch. Because if I'm like, yeah. So just stretch it out, and then just pull it so that my finger doesn't come forward at all. Like it needs to stay right there.
You take the two transition lines and stretch. Okay,
yeah.
That's good to know.
And then
otherwise it's so tiny on those little clips. I'm like,
right.
My fat fingers can't.
And I try and make it to where it's almost even mid swipe. Like I want it like that. And then so we got see how that goes. Mid swipe. So yeah.
Every day that you do your makeup, do you film?
No, I have not been. I've been in all team mode lately. I haven't made anything fresh in like 2 months.
What about you girls?
Yeah, Kayla, Jacqueline, you guys every day you film your makeup?
Just about,
Yeah. Okay, good question.
Or a before and after, at least. Well, before and after is like a bare minimum. Yeah.
Do you have days where you're like, I just don't want to film today, I'm just going to do it before and after?
Yeah, but I'll take like Saturdays, I film like several videos, so if I have days like that, then I have something to post.
Yeah, I watched your training on that. That was so helpful. Literally, my first, when I first got started, just the making content was so confusing to me. I'm like, I don't know how to, I want to maximize my time, And that was the sheet that you made, I think an hour and a half, 2 hours or whatever, on a Saturday was so helpful.
I know I want to teach more of that kind of stuff.
I'm just going. Is that okay? It's just how I go. I just am like
For
edit that out.
that's brand new, the structure for me, I guess for how my brain works, the structure
And then I'm
of
gonna
it
throw
was
that
so,
up. So I want
so
to
nice. Go grab 2 t-shirts, go, my husband took the kids. I was like, okay, I just
right
need
there.
this hour and a half. It was so,
Sorry.
and then it gets you so much content.
I know. And then you just edit when you can.
Yeah.
This is me. I'm just going.
It was
I'm just trying. I'm just cutting out all the.
It is
all the dead air.
So much.
Everything
faster.
that I'm like that's not that important. But really, I mean, so I'm just going through and making it fast. Mid swipe. I want it to go right there, so it's like dragging my skin. And I don't need me looking down. I only need that to be about 0.41 seconds. Cut that out. This is why I just don't film on my phone. And then I blend.
So I think this would be easier for me, as the more I do.
Yeah, you have to do it a bunch. Yeah. Then I'm just run that, and then
Are you gonna actually use this video?
No, because my lashes aren't on.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's another thing. I never want to do my makeup or film when I don't have my lashes on.
Yeah, I'm really
Which
weird.
I have them on the majority of the time, but when I go between
This is just basically all you do, Becky. You're just grabbing those clips, and it's all it is. It's those clips that, it's not that deep, is what I always say. It's don't overthink it. So we just made a 28-second reel that I can now voice that over. So I go to the very beginning.
What's the captioning part?
Let's just hold on. Let's see. So we do it. I just want you guys to see how it all flows super fast. I don't need it to be super long. Whatever. See, that was even a little long, but whatever.
So somebody starting out, would you recommend using the timer or no?
No, it's fine because you can just edit it out. But this is the gist of it. Like this was, and then
But it's so funny because I notice that so much more on people's now that like where you see that the
reach
region.
Yeah, I know. And it just, I think it's fine for someone like that hasn't consumed a lot of content, but most people have consumed a lot of content, and it almost just looks, it's like the equivalent of like not being professional. I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know. So it's like,
So
just
like,
do
we
it.
don't like edit that out.
Yeah.
Like at the end of their
Yeah.
videos when they're turning it off.
So what my brain does is I'm gonna save this to a draft, and I'm gonna go try and get a hook. So that's why I really do recommend you guys. Like I have all my future reel ideas in here. So I kind of just go like anything that I'm like, that was really good. And I like, this is just me scrolling late at night. So I'll come in here and I'll be like, what did I,
You're going to your list.
yeah, I'll come to my list. This is just one way I do it. And I'm going to see like, what did I like? Oh, see, she's just crazy. This one's not going to be anything. Hold on. Let me see. It's her again. So that's what I'm going to do. Like this is how I eliminate options. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not sitting and thinking on a hook for so long. I literally am like, I'll sometimes even, or if I'm having a bad day, I'll go to the Explore feed like this, and I'll just decide to scroll till I find a hook. No. Okay, right there. Stop. One of the lies I used to believe is, she just gave me a hook. So I'm done. She gave me a hook. One of the lies is, so I'm not thinking too much about it, because I'm gonna go back to my reel, and I'm gonna go voice that over. Or sometimes I like to type it out. So I already got it. So I eliminated it. I think you guys need to do that.
Yeah.
Because if you're consuming so much, so I just stopped. I scrolled 3 times and I was perfect, great hook, loved it. So then I'm gonna script out a little bit, and I do the talk to text. I'll just be like, one of the lies I used to believe about makeup was that I was never pretty enough to contour, and then I write my high school English paper. I do then I'm like, in high school once someone told me my nose was big, but let me tell you why this makeup has allowed me. Like I literally just turned into like.
Yeah.
And that's the storytelling. The thing about that, the only difference with me is that it just comes faster because I've done it more.
Right.
But like I just think I grab that hook and then I'm like, how can I generate a feeling? Well, I can tell them a memory of when I felt really stupid and not pretty, and then I explain this makeup is so easy. It's one compact makeup, and then I educate as well. I kind of just.
What's the end?
The end. It depends. Am I just relating or am I trying to generate a match? And I think you do have to dance around some of those. You're generating just a feeling, and I'm waiting for them to be like, what palette is this? And I strategically know my next video is gonna hard sell. Remember, like the circle.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'm feeling it. I'm like,
You could go back and forth.
I could.
like-
You can dance. So I could be like, you know what? And just so you know, I can color match you to this makeup. Okay, guys, let's keep going. So I'm gonna do this whole thing, and then because I have 2 Mac products, I can read off like an iPad while I voice it over. I find it helps.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
I'll do
So-
my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you have a computer, you read it from the computer as you voice it over. And then it depends. You guys know I am a fan of the Captions app. You don't have to. You really don't have
It's
to.
kind of pricey.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
It's like $10. I mean,
No, I didn't know. No, I'm not. I didn't mean that rudely. I meant
no.
like I didn't.
It's
I
like
just-
$10 a month, but like I'm like, okay, but there's captions in Instagram.
There is
And
totally. So get the job done.
Yeah.
Get the job done.
I was using it for a while.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm
and-
gonna try the Instagram one just
Yeah.
to see if I like it.
And I think there's some controversy. Like some experts say don't do that. Some say to use
Go
rolling
outside of the
cap.
app.
Some say you. I think it's just preference. It's just kind of like how I like
Yeah.
it to look. So then I just let the rolling captions happen after my voiceover, and then we go back and we're gonna hook it. So this is the most important part, and I need you guys, and I'll make eye contact with
This is
me.
what I was not doing.
I know, because who was it? Sonia, my freaking pro, who's really good at content. She was using text boxes in the first 3 seconds that said, wait, that's not a hook. So this is where it's so important that we go in and we edit and we do the first line, which is the one that I stole. A lie I used to believe about makeup. And then I'm going to take it one step further. Okay, I'm going to put it right there, whatever. And I'm going to type with the different font, because it is important to present it in aesthetically pleasing and easy to read. And then I'm going to put 30-year-old edition, because I want it to be specific. Does that make sense, you guys?
So you're then
30
calling out your target.
Yes, I'm not just saying makeup. I'm not. It's not generic.
This is who I'm talking.
This is who I'm talking to. So I'm gonna whatever. So I actually might put it right there. There. Does that
So
make Yeah, right? Elia used to believe about makeup, 30-year-old edition. And that can stay up for the duration of the video, or it can go away at the 10-second mark, whatever. But that is what I mean when you guys' hooks suck. Does everyone understand?
I feel like mine sucks.
It's okay, Karen. Well, you're doing okay, Karen. But it should tell you that your stuff could go even better if you go even deeper. So when I say be problematic, I mean it, you guys. Like,